think maybe I should do the news tonight from the perspective of an Obama supporter. In fact, let's do that right now for the rest of the evening. First off, national security threat. Obama's birth certificate proven fraudulent. Now, back when I was a terrorist, I went and looked at it, and it said African American and stuff. That wasn't used till the mid-'80s on birth certificates. But just ignore that. It was in all these layers, and the coding was different, and they used fonts that are from popular computer fonts that mimic a typewriter. They were not individual strikes as typewriters. But that doesn't matter now, because just like Winston in 1984 realizes that there is no gravity, 2 + 2 = 20, whatever the state says, I feel like a winner because I love the all state. Again, the all state is my king. So I think Sheriff Arpaio is bad. I think he is an extremist. And I think Joseph Farah is bad to question this. I mean, sure, he now admits his name was really Barry Soetoro and his records are secret. And they'd always, in his own literature from his publicist for 16 years, he said he was born in Kenya, and his wife says it on video. But the lies, the truth was so deep, it turned out that was just a cover story with the fact that he's Frank Marshall Davis, the famous communist son. And that's covered in that evil film We Sell, Evil Free Market, and InfoWarsShop.com, Dreams of My Real Father. But again, Sheriff Arpaio challenges George Lopez to meeting after Lopez tirade. And Arpaio said he'd like to have him to come down. He says, get some guts. Come down here and meet me face to face. Let's see how you act then, Arpaio, known as America's toughest sheriff, told ABC News affiliate. So, again, Arpaio is evil. President Obama arrives in San Antonio. Oh, this was so gracious. Everyone was being taught, not just that government bureaucrats get to go ahead of you and not be groped or liberated, your children as well by the TSA, your wife. The items they liberate, they evacuate from your bags. When they check your water and food past the checkpoints, that's good to make you submit and learn to worship government. When Obama came to San Antonio, they locked down half the city. There were traffic jams for 5 hours yesterday. Beautiful. Then he came to Austin, shut down I-35, shut down downtown. We have some footage. We're going to have a full report tonight about how gracious this was when they shut down most of downtown, side streets, Congress, 35, huge traffic jams, so he could collect money. This was such a beautiful moment to have this Goldman Sachs puppet. But it's good to be a puppet of the banks. They're the ones that are exempt from the communism and give it to us. It's just so wonderful. Huge traffic jams just all over town as the gracious leader with all of the armored vehicles and all of the rest of it came into town. It was just a fabulous moment for America because, after all, this is the group, this is the organization, these are the people that make it all possible. Without government, nothing would exist. So I just want to continue thanking all the businesses that shut down yesterday, as the Statesman reported. A whole bunch of businesses, more than 10 major bus routes shut down. But the peasants, you're just cogs in the state. You mean nothing compared to the great minds up above you. That's got a big carbon footprint, but that's okay. Prince Charles has dozens of jet aircraft, over 100 palaces, but he says old women shouldn't be able to take hot baths because more money needs to be able to be paid to him, and I agree with that. I'm beginning to realize that, again, take North Korea. You got to have 7-story pleasure palaces and film stars being kidnapped for Kim Jong-il to rape. Literally. This is, what he needs because he's a great leader. His father was a great leader. Now the grandson is an incredible commando. Can we put Kim Jong-un... this is a great person. There he is. The supreme leader of North Korea. Millions every few years starve to death and die. And again, the main meat in the countryside for the middle class, the tiny communist class that serves the tiny elite, is human flesh. That's Mao Zedong, the same heaven. Pol Pot, who claimed he was anti-communist, the same heaven. Barry Soetoro, drones kill... Joseph Stalin. Our own media called him Uncle Joe Stalin. Here's a photo Duke showed me, and we saw this a few years ago and confirmed its authenticity. Give us free health care, jobs, no taxes, house food. You owe us, America. We will shoot you. We will shoot more police in Arizona until we get free. So there you have it. I think that is here's the documents right over here. I think that is a great system. That's what Obama was saying. None of your employers are any good workers. The state wants to team up with you and just absolutely create an immediate heaven for you right now, like they have in North Korea and other places.